What up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Since I'm doing my reviews for Edgar Wright films because of Last Night Soho, here's my review for his 2013 End of the World comedy, The World's End. Now, I remember when this got released. It got released about 2 months after another World of the End comedy, which was, of course, This Is the End. So, pretty much that same year, we had two apocalypse-based comedies. We had This Is the End, which is hilarious, by the way, and The World's End. So, yeah. Now, this film pretty much follows five friends who return to their hometown to reattempt an epic pub crawl as they pretty much failed 23 years earlier, only to discover that the town is in the midst of an alien invasion here. And this was actually like the final film in the Cornetto trilogy. It was, of course, followed by Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. And while it's not as good as it's not as good as Shaun of the Dead or even Hot Fuzz. It definitely has some of those moments. Like here, you got Simon Pegg who plays the lead of Gary King, who is like this immature 40-year-old who's pretty much dying to take another stab at this epic pub crawl that he has last attempted 20 years earlier. And he drags his buddies to their hometown and sets out for the night of heavy drinking, And there's, of course, an alien invasion that does happen. And here you also had some really intriguing cast members here. You had Patty Considine and Mara Freeman. Of course, Mara Freeman is best known for Bilbo Baggins. Considine and Mara Freeman. Of course, Mara Freeman is best known for Bilbo Baggins in the Hobbit films. You also had Eddie Monster, who plays like the other friend. Nick Frost plays the other one. You also had Rosamund Pike was also in this. Pierce Brosnan appeared in this. Bill Nye, David Bradley from Harry Potter fame. This movie definitely had some really fun laughs. The chemistry between the five leads are all terrific. I mean, you can really buy like you can really just like how when Seth Rogen does movies with his buddies, or even Adam Sandler does movies with his buddies. You can definitely tell that these people were friends forever. And of course, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. We've already seen how good chemistry they get. We've already seen that with Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and even Paul. Even though that movie was not directed by Edgar Wright, but still. And so, yeah, this is definitely like performance, probably his best performance in my opinion of the three films. And his chemistry is very unbeatable here, and it pretty much and it's definitely a really awesome collaboration between the likes of Pegg and Frost, as well as right, definitely one of the coolest out of the Cornetto trilogy. Definitely has some. It does have some really cool special effects in this. Really fun, entertaining one. I mean, if you have not really seen The World's End, you could of course find it on Peacock. Definitely give. Sadly, the movie did not do so well. It only made 48.1 million, but what you gonna do there? Sadly, the Cornetto trilogies, while they do have their fans, they don't normally do that great. Like Shaun of the Dead is probably the highest grossing out of the Cornetto trilogy, but still, that aside, The World's End is still a good one. You can actually find it on Peacock if you guys haven't seen that. But anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen The World's End? If so, what show? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Where does this rank on your favorite Edgar Wright films? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Timmy signing out.